Hello, everyone. Welcome to Mon Spirituality. It's an honor for me to do a reading for you today. So, in today's reading, we're going to look into what do people talk behind your back. There are three pals over here. This is the first pal, the blue circle, the second pal, the yellow circle, and the third pal, the pink circle. So, please take a moment to meditate on the cards and use your intuition to choose the pal. You could also pause the video to meditate on them. And when you're ready, we'll begin with the first pal, the blue circle. Welcome, Pal 1, all those who've chosen the blue circle. Today's reading, we're going to look into what do people talk behind your back. So before starting Pal 1, if any of you are interested in a personal reading or if you'd like to learn tarot course, you can find all the details in the description below. And I've also released new videos on the law of assumption and manifestation. So if you're interested in watching them, you can find that all in my playlist. Okay, Pal 1, so I'll just call in your guardian angel, spirit guides to please come through me, please speak through me, please guide and tell me, what are people talking behind Pal 1's back? What are people talking behind Pal 1's back? Okay. What are people saying behind Pal 1's back, please? Yeah. What are people saying behind Pal 1's back? Okay. So we have here miracle. Beautiful. The lovers. Release. Foundation and achievement. Third eye chakra. Memories of love. And the wheel of fortune. Okay, I'll just arrange the card. Right. Pile 1, I'll just tune into the energy here. Pile 1, I'm getting a very an energy here of someone being like a spiritual person or an empath, and that's how you are coming across. So you're coming across as someone who can tap into someone else's energy and emotions. So people here, what they're talking about you, first of all, we have release, third eye chakra. So people do say that they find you very intuitive. They feel like you can understand their problems, or they find it very easy to connect with you on a very emotional level. And they feel like a sort of healing takes place when they speak to you. So you have something very healing about you. It could be also where, I know this is not the throat chakra, but I feel like a lot of you could be having a very healing or soothing voice as well. And they feel like when they speak to you, as if you kind of go deeper into the conversation, and kind of want to know more about them, why things have happened to them. So that's the reason why I feel it's more like a healing thing, where you kind of come across as like, like a counselor or a coach. And that's the approach that you have towards people. So when you have a conversation, it's not just small talk, it's deep conversations that you have with people. I don't feel you're not coming across here as someone who's materialistic or someone who likes doing shallow talk. You come across as someone who's very, very deep here, I'm sensing. They do feel that you in your life itself have experienced so much. Okay, and that's why you are who you are. They see you as someone who has been through major events. So for some of you, it could be where, well, maybe you've shared this with few people, if not all of them. Like maybe you've had a major loss in your life or a very difficult childhood, difficult marriage, difficult relationship. There is something here that you've endured in your life that's been very difficult for you. And people talk about how you are such a strong individual. You've overcome so much here in your life. And they feel you're such a kind loving, and generous soul. We're getting a number six quite a few times here, and the number six is a Lord where I attach it to, like, a feeling of love here. So when I see here lovers, I'm not seeing like people all fall in love with you. I'm not seeing from that perspective, but they see you, pile one. They say that, you're a very loving and kind and generous person, and they feel that they feel you as a soul. I don't know how much I can stress this, but it feels like pile one, when they talk to you, they feel like you are such a kind spiritual soul. The thing why I'm using such words, and I'm not using like words like a light worker and all that stuff, because that's not how people generally would talk, and the people around you, I feel a lot of them are not very spiritual. That's the interesting part. So the people who are talking about you, who are describing you, they find this very interesting because you're very unique compared to the other people they hang out with, compared to the other friends. And that's the reason why they see you more of a spiritual person, although we all are spiritual souls. But these people here are talking about you are more into the material things of life. But for you, you come across as someone very different and very unique in their eyes. So they feel like you're such a simple person here. And although I don't think so, you like dressing up, but again, you do not seem very attached to your material side. You're just very you understand spirituality quite a lot, and I feel like unknowingly you're practicing what they are unable to do. For example, you have a family, you have a house, you have a car, whatever, even if you have any material possessions here, you have all of it, yet you remain very unattached or very detached from it. Okay. And they feel like people like you are very rare, extremely rare, and they think that actually, pile one, you are very lucky because the power which you possess, people wish they had that, and that's the reason why they feel you are super lucky. A lot of you might disagree, especially because of everything you have been through in life. You might feel your life is very challenging, but pile one, you acknowledge those fears in your life, you acknowledge those problems in your life, and you work on it. You work towards making yourself a better person. But there are a lot of people out there who just brush out, they just brush away, and they ignore the problem and they live with it throughout their lives. So hence they feel why you are such um, a miraculous person, because you are acknowledging your negative side, or the part, I won't say negative, the part of you that you can improve on, and you really work very hard to improve that side of you. Okay. Now, people also talk that they know your loved ones mean the world to you more than any material possession here. There could be someone whom you're very close to, either who is living or any of your ancestors as well. Okay. So there is maybe a particular individual or certain person here, or maybe you're far away from your close family or someone here. So they know your family or particular person is the closest to your heart, and they really value that and they really cherish that, pile one. They find it extremely sweet that you do so much for the people you love, you truly love. You would go out of the way out there to do anything for the person very close to your heart. Okay. And the reason why I'm just generalizing this, because for some of you, it could be your family. For some of you, it could be your best friend. For some of you, it could be your lover. For some of you, it could just be, another person. But person that you really care about, you would go out of the way to do anything for their happiness. So let me try to find something negative for you, Padawan. I think I've praised you quite a lot over here, didn't I? This should be more of a reading of like what good things people talk behind your back. But no, I want to see something else. What do people talk behind your back? Come on, angels, tell me something negative here. Because the truth is that the fact is that everyone talks something good and something bad behind the back. And that's how life goes, We have duality in life here. So if I pick up something negative, the positive here as well can become a negative, okay? Because here, when people feel that you do anything for the person you love, I feel like they also feel that you do not accept other people very easily in your life. For example, if you have few close friends, you are just always with them. You've not allowed new people out there to enter your life. So these people here for whom you can do anything, you've not allowed anyone else to come and take their place. This person or these people here have been important for you ever since. So you've not created new space out there for anyone else or anything else. So people here, because a lot of people here who wish to be in your close inner circle, who wish to be this one of the beautiful light in your life, but you will talk to them nicely, you'll be empathetic towards them, you will give them all the attention they need, but they still do not enter your inner circle. Your inner circle is only filled up by very, very, very few handful individuals whom you feel is your soul family and deserves to be close to your heart. Okay, this is one thing people wish, that they could really be a part of your inner group. That's fine, Pal 1. There is a lot of positivity for you, so that's great. I really hope you enjoyed this reading, Pal 1. Now, if you have any suggestions for any future recommendations so I can make readings on, please feel free to mention that in the comment section. If you'd like a personal reading or if you'd like to learn tarot course, you can find all the details in the description below. And I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Goodbye. Welcome, Pal 2, all those who've chosen the yellow circle. Today's reading, we're going to look into what do people talk behind your back. So Pal 2, before starting, if any of you are interested in a personal reading or if you'd like to learn tarot course, you can find all the details in the description below. If you'd like to learn about manifestation and the law of assumption, I've created some videos on that. You can find them on my playlist, okay? So Pal 2, let me invite your guardian angels, spirit guides to please come to me, please speak through me, please guide and tell me, what do people talk behind Pal 2's back, please? What do people talk behind Pal 2's back, please? What do people talk behind Pal 2's back, please? What do people talk behind Pal 2's back? Right, okay. Right. So we have here harmony, enlightenment, soulmate, fertility, 10 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Cups. Okay, I'll just tune into the energy here. Just rearrange the cards a little bit. Okay, so Pile 2. Oh, I should have done this for Pile 1 and I feel a bit bad, but I hope I remember. At the end of the reading, I want to bring out a few initials that might give you some hints of who is talking behind your back. Okay. So what I'm sensing from this is, for a lot of you, it is your love life here that is being discussed. Okay. We have the Lover's card, Soulmate card. So definitely I feel it is your love life here that is being discussed. It could be where recently you've met someone, or they feel you kind of have this connection going on out there with someone. And because it's a soulmate energy as well that's coming up, so they do feel like it's a strong connection out there that you share. Now, there is a possibility where some of you are single. So if you are single, then these are rumors then, Pile 2, that's going on about you, that people think that you do have a connection out there with someone. That's the rumor going on then. And if you're already in a relationship, okay, then that again is a different story. So for those of you already in a relationship, there is a possibility where people think that something great is going to happen between the two of you. So, what I'm seeing here when it comes to a topic regarding your relationship, it's not coming out in a negative way. It's in a very positive and exciting manner, actually. It's not something that it's being frowned upon or something that, that it's like a spy gossip. It's not that. It's in a very nice way that, oh, I feel, these two people, they like each other. So, something very positive that's being discussed out there behind your back. For some of you, those who are working, there is a possibility that there are rumors in your workplace when it comes to you and someone, okay? So if that resonates with you, please put that in the comment section. Now, I feel here as well that there is a conversation, um, something coming up between you and an older person, or either between, so there is like a big age difference here as well that I'm seeing. So it seems, well, this might not be the romantic interest, okay, but it feels like what they're talking is either you and someone much older to you, or you and someone much younger to you. So there is a big age gap here I'm seeing. You and this person get along really, really well, and they feel like that is uh, an incentive for you, because you are getting so many benefits out of this, where it could be benefit in the form of knowledge as well, or benefit in the form of opportunities in your life. Okay, so that I'm seeing it out for you. So they're considering like you are very lucky, you're getting many opportunities in life. Because of a particular individual person here. I feel you probably would know, so it's not something that is, kind of in a secret. You know about this here. Now, people also think that you're doing very well, Paltu, when it comes to your work and career, and you're all the time just creating something new. Now, maybe some of you might disagree that your career and finances are not doing that well, but to people, it does not appear that way. People feel that you are coming across as someone very, very abundant, very financially abundant, especially, okay? So, yep, that's what people are thinking. Now, you are coming across as well as someone who's got a glow in yourself. So I wonder why is that, Paltu? But you're coming across as being very happy. So there are different reasons here. Some people feel that it's because you're doing quite well in your job, in your career, or you're earning very well, and hence why there seems to be a glow in you. Um, And for the others who are thinking about your relationship, they do feel that that probably could be the reason why. They see you as someone who is very happy, very self assured, very confident, and you are somehow just glowing, Paltu. I don't know what is it, but something out there. Now, Paltu, I am seeing though as well that there are certain individuals who are not very happy. Okay, they're not very happy because you've probably um, maybe there have been certain events and you've not turned up for them, and it's they feel like you probably don't care for them anymore, and you are in a different zone of your life and they are in a different zone. So it's someone, probably it could be some of your friends with who maybe used to hang out a lot, and maybe since the past couple of weeks or couple of months, you've probably not been there for them, or if there have been any occasions, you've not been present here. And so places where you've not been present, or you've been absent for any type of reasons out there, those people do not seem particularly happy. And that's probably where they are saying that, maybe you're doing too well in your work, in your career, or you're earning too well now, so you don't want to hang out with them, those type of things. So there are particular individuals here who seem to be a little unhappy with your decision of not turning up for them. Okay. And again, you must have had your own reasons out there, but maybe you've not made up for it yet. Okay, so that's how I'm seeing for a few people. I want to bring up two more cards of what do people talk, what are people saying behind your back. Okay. Sacral chakra and prosperity bring it. See, it's something about your money. Pile 2, something definitely here. It's either there is this big talk that, maybe you're so busy right now that you're focusing on growing your career and finances. You're just doing so well financially. That's how people are seeing you. We have your 10 of Pentacles, and this is like the Ace of Pentacles here. It's the gut feeling saying that your focus now is your career. Your focus now is the money. And you as well, whether, gossip has happened regarding relationship, there is a high possibility for you all watching that, again, it's in your work environment where people are saying this. But even your friends here who are upset, they think that that's because you've chosen your career over them. Okay, but there is this thing where your focus right now seems to be a lot on your work and your career, and there is a possibility that maybe that is actually your focus right now, and that's what you've been telling people. But some of them are very happy for you, but some of them have taken it in a slightly different way. Okay, let's see here what some of the initials that could have come up. Sorry, pile 1, I missed out for you, but I might just pick up at the end actually. Right, so pile 2, let's see the initials of some people who could be talking behind your back. We have here L, J, I, K, and V. Okay, pile 2, I hope you resonated with this reading. If you did, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. If you'd like a personal reading or if you'd like to learn tarot course, you can find all the details in the description below. And I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Goodbye. Welcome, pile 3, all those who've chosen the pink circle. So today's reading, we're going to look into what do people talk behind your back. Before starting pile 3, if any of you are interested in a personal reading or if you'd like to learn tarot course, you can find all the details in the description below. And I've also made new videos on manifestation and the law of assumption. You can find them in my playlist. Pile 3, let me invite your guardian angel spirit guides to please come through me. Please speak through my guides and tell me. For pile 3, what do people talk behind their back, please? What do people talk behind pile 3's back, please? What do people talk behind pile 3's back, please? So interesting here, we're seeing the back. Right. What do people talk behind pile 3's back, please? Oh, wow. Okay, that's fine. So we have your firm foundation, growth, 4 of Wands, oops, insecurity, wisdom, perception, heart chakra, and the Knight of Cups. Let's put this here. Okay, pile 3, I'll just tune into the energy here. So, pile 3, first of all, I forgot to do for pile 1. I've done for pile 2, but I also have here some initials. So at the end, we'll have a look at some initials of people who might be talking behind your back. Okay, so pile 3, I'm getting mixed energy here from people. Everyone here do not think similarly for you. There's very different energies here. For some people, for example, they think that you are a very confident person here, very fearless, very brave. Whereas for someone else, they feel that, no, I've seen them, they're not that brave. They do get scared. They are fearful of certain things here. So I am seeing there's two sides here for you. And it is a strong possibility that for a lot of you, maybe you interact with various type of people out there, completely different. So it might be where you have friends from different social circle or different places here. So they all have seen different sides to you. Okay, so I'll try to bring out all the different sides of what people are seeing, because I don't think, as I said, it's one chunk of people who think similar, they all think very differently about you. Now, one common thing is that they feel that you're quite abundant in life, and they feel the way you dress up and look after yourself. You come across as someone who's quite affluent, who's got good amount of wealth, maybe a pretty house. You've got certain securities out there in life. Maybe the way you, male or female, you could be wearing something that demonstrate wealth. Okay, like if you're a woman, you could be wearing like fine jewelry. If you're a man, you could be wearing like a branded watch or something like that here, that shows you have wealth. Okay. Now, when it comes to those two polar opposites of one showing strength, one showing insecurity here, again, it's really dependent. We all actually have both sides, right? And maybe some more or the other. But for you, there is a possibility where at one point of time, you have shown people here your strength. Now, I do feel that for some of you, this could actually be physical strength. Maybe some of you actually like looking after yourself. Maybe some of you like working out as well. So if you are, I feel like there is something about your physique here that people talk about. You come across as someone who's got a very toned body. And even if you're not willing to work out, there could be something here. I get a strong feeling about your back. Your back is really, really standing out. So you come across as someone who's a very strong individual. And that's where the polar opposite comes in, where there could be this set of people out there who feel that no, they just look strong, but actually they are very fearful of so many things. They're a little bit timid. Now, Paltry, I get a strong feeling for this, that you could be having someone in your life who could be quite toxic or quite controlling. So there is a strong possibility that in your life, maybe you are in a relationship, or it could be your parents. There could be someone out there in your life who could possess a narcissistic quality, and that is what people see. So that's where it happens, where if they've not seen you with a toxic person, you come across as a very strong individual. But when people have seen you with this particular toxic person, you come across as someone slightly fearful, like you're afraid of them here, and that's not nice. Okay, because interestingly, I've placed a Knight of Cups over here. So you come across as someone who's got a beautiful heart, very, very kind heart, very knowledgeable as well. But there is someone in your life, Paltry, I feel, who is not letting you shine. Okay, so it's like your light is being dimmed here, as I'm feeling here. So it's very interesting, because this is supposed to be a very bright pile with all the cards picked up. But energetically, I feel something dim about this. I feel like you have so much of potential here, but you've not been allowed to grow your wings. You've not been allowed to fly. Okay, that's the message I'm getting from here. So that's what people think. People think you have so much of potential and you're such a strong, smart, beautiful individual, but currently they feel like your wings are cut off. Okay, you've not been allowed to grow and fly as much as you deserve to be. Okay, and they feel like, look at here, we have butterfly, we have here bird, and you're looking at this, and this woman here looks a bit depressed, doesn't she? She has everything in life, yet she probably doesn't have the freedom. So that's what it's coming across for you, Paltry. It looks like you have everything, yet it feels like you're not yourself. Okay, and people here know that you've gone through hardships in life, or you're probably currently still endure. I don't know what is this. Let me just bring up another card and see why this has come up. Why is the insecurity here? I do feel like it is someone toxic. Okay, I'll bring them up. Why is the insecurity card here, please? The Sun and King of Swords. So yeah, there is someone out there in your life, Pile 3, who is stopping you from shining. And see here, the Sun is a shine through, because you are actually a very bright soul, a very happy soul. People feel so happy around you. But it's like when you come across with this person, or when the topic of this person comes up, well, it could be as well someone from your past, but I feel it's a bit more right now here. If this resonates, please put this in the comment section, pile 3. If it doesn't, you might want to choose another pile, because strongly I'm feeling for this pile is, there is someone in your life who is toxic, okay? And people feel like your light here is being dimmed. You should be shining. You should be flying with happiness. You have so much potential out there, pile 3, because you're such a magnificent person, you know, and people come to you sometimes for guidance. That's how much wisdom you have. They come to you for advice, and you have good advice. So the thing is, though, you have good advice for other people, but you're finding it difficult to implement that advice here on yourself. Okay. And I feel here that this particular person in your life is someone who just is is uses the words a lot, so can be very shrewd, very cunning out there. But when they see you as someone, you always have a smile on your face, a beautiful smile out there. When you are talking to other people, you have this beautiful smile, but when you're on your own, they've noticed that that smile just disappears. You look worried, you look stressed, you can look sad as well at times. You know, it's like this. When people are talking to you, you are looking like this beautiful, growth. But when they're not, you're kind of looking like the roots, such a strong person here. But well, nobody wants to really look at the roots, isn't it? We like to look at the flowers. We like to look at the outcome. We like to look at the branch, the leaves. That's what we want to look at. But here they feel when on your own, they're kind of looking at the roots. They're looking at someone here who's been through so much in life, so much of hardship, so much of difficulties. But people just here have kind words to say for you, pal 3. They've got so much. They feel like you've got so much opportunity and you need to utilize it. You've not utilized your capabilities to your best. And they feel like once you overcome your own insecurities in life, this fearfulness in life, and become actually this courageous person that you want to be and you portray, there is no end to you. There is, sky's the limit for you then. Number 4 could be, or the month of April could be something, or the number 22 might mean something to you. Okay, now I'm just going to bring up here some initials and see what comes up for you here, pile 3. Who could be these people talking behind your back? Okay, we have here the letter L. X, it could be one of your ex, okay. T, it could be one of your ex who's probably looking at you right now and be like, this is not who you are, pile 3. You are someone else. And probably you're not very happy right now where you are. We have letter G. We have W. We have O. And we have Y. Why are you still in the toxic relationship, pile 3? Okay, pile 3, I hope you resonated with this reading. If you did, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. If you like a personal reading or if you like to learn tarot course, you can find all the details in the description below. And I'll see you in my next video. Right, pile 1, I am so sorry. And I'm feeling really guilty that I didn't do this for you at the end of your reading. So what I was doing is I was meant to pick up an initial of, potential people who could be talking behind your back. And when I did it for pile 2, then I remembered, I'm like, oops, I didn't do this for pile 1. And I didn't want to leave you without doing it. So this is currently at the end of the reading, and I really hope all of you managed to get it. So pile 1, let's see initials of the person who potentially could be talking behind your back. Right, so we have here K, M, W, O, O again. Very interesting. Okay, and E. I feel like picking up one more here. What is this? J. Okay. So, all right, pile 1. Thank you so much, and apologize once again. But again, if you've enjoyed this reading, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you soon. Take care. Goodbye.